Hi, my name is Laura. I'm going to be telling you about the symptoms, the signs, and the risk of transmission of the herpes simplex virus 1. I'm speaking from a first-hand experience for a lot of this because I am a carrier of the herpes simplex virus 1. And so let me start with telling you about the primary infection. The first time as the virus enters the body, many people experience high fever, muscle aches, swollen lymph nodes in the neck, and other flu-like symptoms. However, before an outbreak of the herpes virus, many people experience a tingle or an itch or a burn type sensation at the site where the virus is going to be surfacing. The virus usually surfaces on or around the mouth, sometimes inside of the mouth, and they can also surface on anywhere on the skin of the body, though it is less common. The sore comes up. Many people know it as a cold sore or a fever blister. It's kind of the infamous hallmark of the herpes virus. And it comes up, as you can see in this picture, as little fluid-filled blisters. And the fluid inside is extremely contagious. It's the virus shedding that is making this outbreak. And so it's trying to carry on, pass along to another host. And so it's extremely contagious. And after 2 or 3 days from the first symptoms, the sore will begin to weep or leak this fluid. And then another 2 or 3 days, maybe 4 days, the sore starts to heal with a crusty scab that's usually yellowish or a darker color and pigmentation. And the whole process from the initial symptoms to the healing of the scab can last between 7 and 10 days typically. There are carriers of the virus, however, who experience no signs or symptoms at all. They're known as the asymptomatic carriers, and its asymptomatic shedding still occurs though. So the virus can still be contagious and pass to other hosts, even without any visible signs of the virus being present. This risk of transmission with the simplex 1 virus is very low. It's estimated to be lower than 1% actually, so it is possible, but it's not terribly common. Most of the time, however, transmission does occur. Shedding and transmission occurs while there is a sore present. And the virus can be passed in the fluid from the blister, as I was talking about, or from any bodily fluids of the host. So saliva is usually a culprit of this. And the virus enters the new host body through either broken skin or through mucous membranes, such as inside of the mouth. The common ways of transmission then include skin-to-skin contact, such as kissing, or sharing items that come in contact with the site or with the saliva. So lip balm, eating utensils, cups, towels are often culprits of this. The virus can also enter in through other mucous membranes of the body, though. It can enter into the line or onto the eyeball, and this can cause scarring as it heals and cause vision problems or even potentially blindness. The herpes simplex 1 virus can also, if it comes in contact with the genitals, cause herpes simplex 2 virus, or what we commonly know as genital herpes. Carriers of the herpes simplex 1 virus are actually very ubiquitous. According to the National Institute of Health, by the age of 50, approximately 90% of adults have been exposed to the virus. This doesn't necessarily mean that they are infected. Similar as to coming in contact with someone with a cold, you might not catch the cold, but you have been exposed to it. But you can see here in this graph that the rate of infection actually does increase, though, as you go through your life. 62% of adolescents are already infected, and it's estimated that as high as 85% of seniors over the age of 60 are infected and are carriers of the herpes simplex 1 virus. So it's more likely that someone is a carrier than is not, but we have Jaren here to tell us about ways to prevent and to treat herpes simplex virus 1.